without further ado, we jump into the next match. It is Night Elf versus Human once again, and once more, we start on Shallow Grave. HawK, we follow him as he's playing just excellent today. Just so good. Wasn't enough though to take 2 maps off of Happy. No break in between, just fires up the next game. I'm running out of coffee, but definitely not out of steam. A little bit of a clash of generations. 10 years younger is Dise, has taken maps off of HawK before. And now we'll see if HawK got a little tired from this or not. From this match versus Happy, that is. Another best of 3. We can stay in that race. It has Warden, Hunter's Hall. Very similar to what Neutron played. Dise, of course, the scholar, the apprentice of Neutron. Probably with better execution though. We've seen this before. HawK pretty much dominated Neutron here, and he's going for a new approach. MK Harass. Not in time for the big one, but for archers and for this creep. Oh, this hammer time. 1 wisp down, 2 wisps down. And the one can't really get off the ground thus far. There's another Stormbolt. Ooh, it doesn't see that end snare, otherwise Haunt will be on. But he was just waiting for this one. Bash, Stormbolt. Oh no. Poor Dise. He's getting pummeled early on. HawK, is he in for the deny? Try to block with an MK. Cheeky HawK. But alright. You want to play mass hunts against an Expo. Expo is late. There's still an opening. But he's very hurt.
A player's force
has the staff back. And then come with full force and full mana. Oh, but the Shadow Beast is falling as well. Damn, HawK is on it. Is just on a rampage today. Had a little bit of a flaw early on when he lost the map to Cooper against a very strong Blade Master, but that's about it. Dise had a very good game against Happy himself. And he's getting quite a few kills here, but that's probably his strongest. Lots of Shadow Strikes, resulting in 2 more kills. And Dise is finding somewhat of a way back. Shadow Melt, well done. Oh, can't Shadow Melt a Berserker though. How many bashes were there already? Decides to go for Fan now. So similar approach to what Neutron did, but without APs. And attack now. As he sees, well, you play tier 2, let me play tier 2 as well. Already better than the Neutron HawK series, I would say. Oh, this is gonna be a long day, everybody. We have 3 more series to cast. And that includes Happy Foggy. And Foggy HawK. Not bad of a day. Long day of work for me, just ordered some pizza. Ah, don't talk about food, mate. Don't talk about food. I'm so hungry. I think that's the plan for later as well. I think we're gonna earn that. Was that an eye? Oh, and it was the High Priest! He's on level 3 already. But you can't really fall behind.
A player's forces are under attack.
Kinda close here, actually. That's a Stormbolt, that's a TP. Dice's Warden, really not bad. Goes for more mercs, has to stall some time. Rifles are there. The issue for HawK really is no expo. Okay, this time he's a little more careful.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not the greatest items on either side. Our creep speed intensifies. Decent items on the Mountain King, but also not too crazy. No flute or anything. And Dise has so much gold.
A player's forces are under attack.
Jeez Louise. Can't tech at the moment. Archmage second. Interesting. No Blood Mage. Yeah, he has to fix his resource. Sobi Mask on the Warden. That's what we love, but his lores are under attack. And they are in great danger. More mercs streaming in. They get one lore up, but not this. One down, but not the second one. Okay, one on the way to 5. We've seen epic clashes of Warden in Dice's hands. Big detonates here, but the heal scroll has very good value. Warden is trying to find kills, but can't really. Now gets it after a little bit of prep. And there's not too much piercing damage. Yes, one rifle here and there, one water elemental here and there. But it feels like he still needs some more time. Warden also low on mana. Now a little bit of slow poison. Wild Brawl. More and more mercs coming in. Trying to do something with Muddy here. But Hunts, of course, their time is over. Mercs definitely better, but they also give a lot of experience. I wonder how Dise is supposed to do this without tier 3. Muddy falls immediately. He's just back against the wall, isn't he? As long as the wall doesn't have mana. Gets a little bit now. Okay, that was not bad. And HawK kills the Hunt, kills the Dryad, and gets out. There were a couple of losses for him as well, but saves most of it. And as long as it's just tier 2, just fine. Yeah, bet! Thank you for the 19-month resub. AP in the base. Is he expecting a tower push?
A player's forces are under attack.
Don Flopino, thank you for the 2-month resub. Oh, Warden 5. With a staff and a Sobi and a potion and invisibility. That's a way to spend your gold.
A player's forces are under attack.
Invo potion against the Arcane, trying to get rid of all the gold. No. Oh, okay, calls the boys home. He was about to do that. Like, Dise had a good read on it. And shuts this down by counter aggression. Smart play. Despite not being too experienced, he learned a lot in the past couple of weeks and months. He can hang with the best. I guess no one doubts that anymore. He just has to put it to results. Level 5 MK. He's up against 2 times static defense. But only Dryads. Not even on the way to tier 3.
Player's forces are under attack.
Warden. Yeah, what do you do now? Needs... Okay. Portals to the shop. Mana potion. Nice. Heal potion used as well. This feels like Dise can hold this. Fan 3 into the rifles. But Mountain King trying to stop her. Ooh, so close. There's no blink, mind you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nighttime has fallen. Get some more regen. Archmage level 3 as well. Yeah, he gets good value out of this attack. Sorry for the zoom in. We'll reset in a bit. There. Controlled this with my mind. The Stormbolts level 3 are so sick. Is it level 2 aura? Yeah, smart by HawK. I mean, there's so many Dryads anyway. Water Elementals really don't cut it. Can't think about Blizzard 4. And Dise doing damage once again, but no kills. If he gets Avatar here, HawK's dead. That's 1 kill. That's 2 kills, 3, 4, and that's level 6, just like that. Got the mana for Avatar. And Dise, this might be your game now. There is 24 corpses or something. HawK has to pull back. He has no expansion. And he can't deal with the spirits because nothing can. Uh-oh. Dise on tier 2. Dealing with the 1 base human. The supply is a little misleading. He's getting so many kills. There's a potion. Aiming for the surround. Could have come as a surprise, I guess. But yeah, no TP. No Stormbolt anymore. It's just moving forward. Just moving forward. Gotta be a little careful about that Avatar, but he's tanky. 1200 HP. Wow, so many kills in 15 seconds or less. Impressive. As I said, Dise knows exactly how to play a Warden. He did that in lots of DreamHack qualifiers and lots of DreamHack seasons as well. Good to keep the Mountain King. He might be a little too greedy for that hero now. Warden has a mana potion though. Can't jump in. We'll see the Warden coming in. Is it time for Shadow Strike? They exchanged their first spells. Shadow Strike. Fan dodges the fan. Did I see that correctly? Ow, impressive. Both are playing really good. But the fan is just destroying. Just destroying. Pulls back though, gets a couple of more kills. And HawK's 1 base is the liability. Such a snowball ultimate. But HawK doesn't crumble.
Are under attack.
Wasn't broken. And the Warden has to use a lot of items, of course. Yeah, whenever you use the clarity. Okay, now the Avatar is over. But they're still on 1 base, 1 base. On the biggest map we have. calm and everything's calming down a little. Dise has a lot of scouting information. That's totally fine. Avatar is up again. Now the tier 3 tech.
A player's forces are under attack.
Creeping, of course, doesn't do much, but items, gold, taking experience off the map. Wow, HawK. 0 attack upgrades, really? But rinse and repeat. Schwupp! 2 kills immediately. 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. All of them. Wow. So many spirits as well, thanks to that camp, seeing the human army moving. And there's no economy left for HawK. One lousy worker. Burrow Rush, 100 biddies. Good morning and long live the Emperor. Damn, that's kind of late for you today. Okay, is that it? Level 3 Shadow Strike on top of the level 3 Fenor Knives and the Avatar. But HawK continues to hold his ground, of course. He has the hard counter. Uh-oh. There's no blink. No, Dise. Not like this. Not like this. Exactly like this. Ooh. Feels bad, man. Level 7 is so expensive. He doesn't have the resource still for the Tavern Revive. It's incredible. Now, around 800 something gold.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yo, that was an expensive drink. Warden went to the strip club for a glass of orange juice. But okay. She's back. Easy to afford a level 7 Tavern Revive without a second base. Speaking of, main bases are running dry. Well, not really for HawK, because he's not mining anymore efficiently.
Player's forces are under attack.
Avatar unlocked as well. Archmage close to 5. Both second spells for the Archmage make not too much sense, I guess. Water Elementals will be dispelled, but are decent scouts. Blizzard in fights useless because magic immunity of Dryads, but can be good in base races. But it's again so many spirits. MK versus Warden catches her again. There's soon to be another Stormbolt. There's also Mana Stone. She's dead again, isn't she? Oh no! Where's the Stormbolt? Lines it up! And that's too expensive to recover. We are living not in a yellow submarine, but in the day and age of Hero Focus. Hero Focus is the recipe to success. But you gotta be honest, a Warden needs Blink. A Warden on this level, at this stage, just needs Blink. And he had a lot of gold. He could have retrained without a shadow of a doubt. And that would have saved him 2 Wardens. And that's it. No income. No second base. I mean, HawK doesn't have necessarily the army to conquer the world. But that's it. Damn, HawK could have given up quite a few times already, especially when the Avatar was here. He's trying to mine off of that tree, but he's losing so many. He has 4 wisps. That's it. He doesn't have a single unit.
The town is under siege.
And now Blizzard would be nice, but I guess Water Elementals are quite nice as well. Pretty good recoveries from HawK throughout the entire day. He was with his back against the wall against Cooper. He took a map off of Happy. He almost lost this game already. Just refuses to give this up. GG! Damn. The favorites have to fight today. As Shallow Grave goes to HawK, but not uncontested. HawK or Dise a lot closer to the victory compared to Neutron. Yeah, Cooper taking quite some maps. I was satisfied. Satisfied with the performance of the underdogs here. And speaking of which, we take a look. If we have other results. We have round 4. Foggy 2-0 versus Neutron, and Happy is up 1-0 versus Please. So here, the favorites prevail. Neutron played Warden versus Foggy. Well, Foggy loves Podem, so that makes sense. Lots of Podems today. Yeah. That, feels like that was supposed to be... It was supposed to be Dice's game. As we go on to map 2, where I certainly don't expect the Warden, as it's Concealed Hill. Cool to see that HawK recovered from that loss against Happy earlier and brings the same fighting spirit to pretty much all the other games. Foggy on track for that 6-0 bonus. That's not gonna be easy, mate. He still has to play Happy and HawK. $2,600 viewers, not bad. Welcome everybody, welcome. Hope you're excited for the future of Warcraft. We have War 3 Champions Finals coming up. We have Team Leagues coming up, the $60,000 Team League in China. We got 3 seasons of that. And of course, all the show matches, all the cups, all the tournaments, all brought to you by Back to Warcraft. 4 Players Cup 3 times every week. Clan Wars of W3IL. And our schedule is more than packed. Keeperino time it is. Okay. This is going to be a very, very different game. With an Archmage, of course, instead of a Mountain King. Basically, Shallow Grave, the only map that you play like that with MK first. Maybe sometimes Equals, but I think that time has passed as well. Didn't deny anything this time, right? Nope, that was the archer.
A player's
This is
forces
also
are
the archer. Der Schorsch, thank you for the host. Level 2 creep route, unpunished. Both are focusing on their own progress. Which takes a little longer for HawK. Dise
A player's forces are
was
under
floating resources quite a bit. Couldn't finish that one turtle. Too resilient. Yeah, that's a little bit of an invite. Oh, nice steal. Yep, can you get that water mantle as well? Nope, HawK denies. Alright, is he willing to spend mana already for Entangled Treants? Or does he want to hold on a little longer?
A player's
Definitely wants to
forces are
contest the
under
shop. Seems to have a good and clear game plan here. Whoa. That's a very late expo, isn't it? Starting to creep this at 3:30 after level 2. But okay, counter expansion by Dise. Detonate hits both of the water elementals. Damage potential here is huge. Not Overseer, not really touched thus far. And the poison is just everywhere. HawK is making strides towards level 3. Not really the case for Dise. Archmage gets it with all the footmen here. The question is how many footmen will survive and how many workers will survive. I see 3 at the moment, but I also see a large blue line that gives him more treants and more entangle. Aiming for this Archmage even now.
A player's forces are
But
under attack.
he holds. We'll clean this up. Oh, feels a little unnecessary. Okay. This wasn't designed to break this expansion. This wasn't a double Hunter's Hall all-in strategy.
A player's forces are under
Archmage
attack.
items are good, by the way. And Dise doing damage. While waiting for the expansion, while waiting for the tech to pay off. Could go for a second hero. It is a panda. So more pressure and level 3, which is more mana, which is more damage. And he got a lot of kills from this. Shouldn't get surrounded here, really. But he takes care of the tower. That's when the archers finally move out of the shadows for the first time in a while. And the keeper is coming back with full mana. Panda did exactly what he was supposed to be, to do. Distract the workers, delay the expansion, bruise the workers, and the keeper comes in and steals all the kills. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4.
Town is under siege.
Whoopsie. Is that on purpose? This looks like it. Kinda is. Keeper at home. Got caught at the creep spot, but should be fine. Okay, that's a way
Forces are under attack.
to creep this. Lose an archer for it. Well. Everything has a price. It's the fastest possible expansion. It's genius. Yeah, true. And damage dealt. HawK only now on the way to tier 2. Engine of Lore at the Expo. Dise has some interesting ideas. Needs to get to base fast. Like as fast as possible. Oh, that is... Oh, he's donating so many wisps, he still can't prevent the kill. But okay, I mean, Dise did thousands of damage to this expansion anyway. And delayed everything. So you should have the time. But I'm still very surprised he won't get to tier 3. And that is now a little bit of a problem because Dise is really low on lumber. Needs a shredder. He donated way too many wisps to not go for a shredder. HawK knows this, of course. What can he do? Hero focus? Doesn't really have the force to do that. And again, HawK suffering early, as humans always do in pretty much every matchup. Oh, sweets around here, but clawing his way back in. Ooh. You think Breath of Fire should affect your own units as well? I mean, it's fire. It's HawK to everybody.
A player's forces are under attack.
So HawK arrives on tier 2, goes Rifle Mass Caster. Probably a workshop somewhere. But long rifles first, Blood Mage levels first.
A town is under siege.
Oh, but Dise is approaching 80 supply. Got the Moonwealth for that soon. Tries to do some damage, trying to distract. Panda doesn't have that much mana anymore. Getting burned now as well. The other hero gets siphoned. So mana will be an issue for Dise down the road. And HawK, he's muscling up for that 70 supply push. And he can't, because he knows that Dise is only tier 2. It's only Dryads. It's not a big deal. Playing the hit and run game. Never really the full-on engage game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, a little premature breath. The Sim City is once again very nice. Dryads can still attack, and they spread a lot of poison, but feels like can't really get the final blows. Especially once the second Arcane Tower or a second tower is up. They should all be safe. There's a lot of potential for kills here though. Not perfectly microed by Dise. This could have been... I feel like this could have been a lot better. But okay, dried damage, dried poison. stacking up more and more. And Dise is doing a great job in reducing numbers. Like, he just prevented the 70 supply push for like a minute, 2 minutes. And Dise is somewhat owning this fight. Without really attacking priests at all. Tier 2 dryads into fairies. The F. HawK feels the need to go for castle now. Oh, burn.
Town is under siege.
So he prevents the push again. Invo potion. Heat. Triple kill. But wait, just wait. There's more. Do you need to consume that Invo potion? I think it's kind of fine. Sees the fairy dragons now. He needs the best fairy dragon positionings I've ever seen. Otherwise, these rifles will pick him apart. The siphon goes through, so does the breath of fire. Illusion soaks up a little bit, and he is chasing the dryads, but the dryad dancing on Dice's side. He's doing this really well. Like, the hurt ones already moved to the side, healing them up, and the rest just stays here and does damage in combo with the panda, who's not to be underestimated at all. He's buying time for his tech. More and more time for the expo, for the tech. But we got mortars now, and that is when the dryads really have to dance. Gotta dodge the mortar shots. HawK has a window. He's banking now. Needs mortars, needs frag shards. Would love to see the mortars here and then lure him back and shoot them everywhere. But instead of a critical mass human, we have a somewhat critical mass dryads who were able to deal with everything that HawK had for a long time. Now things are changing a bit, I think. With mortars coming in, you can't stay in that fight for long. And, you know, prioritizing Ancient of Wind over tier 3 tech feels ludicrous to me.
The player's forces are under attack.
Nice. Okay then. It is a 74 supply push, but no, it's not really a push, just distraction. But this army composition by Dise is just odd. And HawK is getting there, closer and closer. Inner fire rifles, lots of it getting dispelled. But the Blood Mage is also level 2, level 2 level 3, level 2 Siphon with that. He needs to siphon a lot because Drunken Haze Breath of Fire on level 3 is doing a lot, just as these Inner Fire Mortars doing to the Dryads! Ow! Ouch! Gotta say, the ferry, really impressive here. Ritu kicking in, and HawK, he even upped the supply, but for how much longer? There's no heal scroll. Gotta get out soon. He has a TP, he has an invo potion, he must keep both heroes safe. Blood Mage! And that breath of fire was indeed pure fire. Dise in the end, not falling victim to the mortars, but rather returns the favor. Has the greatest position with the ferries, unreachable for the what's that called? Rifleman. And a Pit Lord third. You know what? I don't hate it. Good against rifles and breakers. Another long game. Rope here would have loved to have. Well, for the panda, it's always good, right? For the keeper as well. Now tier 3. We got an orb. Third hero, of course. Bears coming. Wellspring coming. It's not getting much worse for Dise.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the expo in the middle will help as well. Main bases, 1500. Level 3. He just bought him. He just bought him. And Dise has all the time in the world. Heal scroll. Double staff now. Illusions. Roar. Reju. And time. Time is working in favor of him. Okay, gone with the blacksmith. No more upgrades. No more rifles. And just retreat. Don't overcommit. It's almost a classical timing to see Chimera Roosts. But all he has to do is stay on that high ground, defend it. HawK sees it. HawK knows he's under pressure. Trying to go Sorks, but is he trying to create so much dispellable stuff that he can't dispel everything? Because he got Inner Fire, Water Elementals, Slow. Not that sure.
A player's forces are under attack.
Off we go. Let's see what the Pit Lord is able to do. Ferry's coming in again, this time a little more exposed, but feels like the damage is already done, most of it. Wow, he's getting caught out wide in the open. Illus of the Pit Lord soaking up damage. Howl of Terror, -8. Dodges the Flame Striker as well. Very well played. It's 100 supply Night Elf. With a Pit Lord like this, with an army, mortars out of position like this. He can't do anything. In an ideal world, it would love to wreck all these Dryads with frag shards, but that's game. And again, the underdog wins a map, as we've seen really often in this tournament. As we said, long day ahead. 7 p.m. already. Well, kind of according to the schedule. Other results from round 4, Foggy 2-0 Neutron and Happy 2-0 Please. So Foggy 3-0, Happy 3-0, HawK on the way to the 3-0, but okay. Afterwards, we got Foggy versus Dise. Happy Foggy. And HawK Foggy. It feels like Dise outplayed him here a little. Playing Dryads for a long time. For a very long time. Late tech delayed all the pushes. And I'm impressed. Happy 6-1, Foggy 6-2. HawK will, if he wins here, also go up to 6-2. Cooper with 1 win, Dise with 1 win, Neutron with 1 win thus far. Only please 0-3. Neo, you look tired, bro. I'm casting for 7 hours. And we are not even close to the finish line. That is a reason to get a little tired. You look cool? Thank you. Feel damn cool. Got new drip, as the kids say. Decider. Will HawK stay undefeated? Well, against Happy. Will HawK stay undefeated against Mortals, or will he lose the second series and shake up the bracket a little bit? Dise. Will he cause a little bit of an upset? Will he play the Warden again? Questions over questions. And now answers over answers. Last time I was here, you had hair. Dude, that's 8 months ago! Where were you? What have you been doing? Dise bottom left. And HawK upper right. Let's see if this works a little better. Keeper it is. Archmage it is. So, relatively standard. This map, Autumn Leaves, turns out to be seen more and more and more as the side of matches in this matchup, especially in best of threes. And now, expansion again. Does HawK find the time to push earlier? Shouldn't be. So the major question is expansion upper left or upper or in the middle.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
And I guess with this creep spot first, it's pretty obvious that Dise wants to expand. For HawK, we still don't really know. Gets his water mental card. That's a little extra experience for the keeper. And you can play this map so ultra aggressive. Just gather a couple of XP points and then just pressure, pressure, pressure. Thank you, Kazol, for the 4-month resub. Happy is the king. He is indeed reigning over the scene. Wisp number 2. Does he want to detonate already? Ah, boom. Gone it is. And HawK expanding in the middle. is under pressure now. Here's the keeper level 2, full mana. And ready to rock. Can't find the right approach, seemingly. One kill, but that's a deny. No archer follow-up. They move back. Also, very defensive tree.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's more treants, which he needs. Or does he, since he lost so much HP already, save the mana to heal more efficient? Not the greatest early by Dise, I'd say.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's causing some waves, but HawK just surfs on them. Tricky little position. I like that. Footman move there. Not in our house. (4:30 tech. HawK is a little low on lumber due to all these shenanigans here. I guess it's totally fine.
Forces are under attack. Player's forces are under attack.
Nobody really wants to poke too hard, right? They're both a little hesitant, trying to cover their allies. Oh, but the Hunter Saw. Archmage damage is good, but without the water elementals, I don't think you can do it. So nuking that one was the right decision.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
HawK with attackers, of course, later than Dise. That's just the nature of this matchup. But I think he's in a decent spot. He got his Archmage level 3. His economy is rolling. The SimCity looks fine. Oh, he's facing a Naga this time, though. Does that mean Dise feels under pressure already? Good. Oh, he needs to snipe. He needs to snipe. He needs to snipe. Ah! Wins a couple of seconds. Naga won't be as good as a Panda or a Demon Hunter late game. She's great now, but is that the time to push now? Dise feels very aggressive. Maybe he just wants to take experience of the map in the middle to prevent a high level human hero. So far that's working great. Second choice for crowd control. A little slow, a little disable. The treants won't do much anymore. This echo is very, very safe. I like this wall a lot.
A player's forces are under attack.
Compared to everything wide open. Not 100% sure where this game is going. Dise with a faster tier 3 tech. This is all way more normal than before. With that quick tier 3, you could go for a Naga as an orb carry or as a second orb carry. And add a Demon Hunter third, but I haven't seen it in a long time. Blood Mage is coming. Yeah, he will never win the mana war. Not really.
A player's
Demon Hunter would work as a lightning rod. So mana stays here and there, but I don't know. We also have control magic at some point and dispel at some point. Keeper falls off. They're all both orb carries. Maybe Pit Lord again. Pimp that mate. But yeah, way earlier bear transition. And that's the task for HawK. Crack them bears. He's trying to do that with tier 2. No workshop yet. HawK's breaking upkeep already. Here's the workshop. So mortars will be coming. Boots, very unthankful item, while HawK is taking a smaller but maybe more important camp as he gets double heal scroll and access to that. How long can Dise wait for this push to come? He needs more lumber. Again, it seems a little mismanaged. Nice. Oh! Was about to say, nice kill on the rifle. Why Blood Mage versus Naga? I don't know, maybe he likes Flame Strike. Mana Stone, excellent. If you want to tear down expansions, Flame Strike, Greater Clap. Because, you know, Clap doesn't affect buildings. Flame Strike does. With a little bit of a penalty, if I remember correctly. Okay. Dise is knocking again. He wants to prevent HawK from creeping. He doesn't want to face the level 2 Blood Mage spell. All so powerful. Oh. Wants to hold the shop by all means necessary. And gets it here. Even though it costs his entire mana, that opens up the floodgates. Gives him level 4. Well, that Flame Strike a little botched. But HawK, even supply, usually that means Night Elf is the favor.
Players' forces are under attack.
This time build order for that wind later than the Bears makes a lot more sense than before. But okay. Detonates, not too much slow here. Can Dise hold this? Or is HawK blowing through? And gets his comeuppance after being defeated by Happy 1 and 2. Try to get into the back line, but now of course Fairies here would be amazing. He doesn't face them yet. Blood Mage waiting for that level 3. He has unlimited mana. I think that's really the case. I think he has unlimited mana. Or, HawK, 58 supply only. Dise is having a decent fight. Water Elemental's also taking apart. This push might have hit a little, I don't know, too early without breakers, without the big amount of mortars, only on tier 2. Now some towers. How good is the sustain is the question. Oh, bear donation. Thank you. I had to work harder to get that bear from Dise. But here comes the siege. At least for a bit. Supply is still in favor of the young Russian. Moon Juice looking dire. HawK builds himself a little sanctuary. Maybe a shop here would like that. Opens up the tree line. Sneaky plays, but hey, they said I can do that too, but a lot faster. Trying to break the tower. The focus fire is excellent. I think it's perfect, or was perfect, for that second there. Can he cancel the second tower as well? I think the bears say yes. Mortar teams are of course in big trouble, and here comes Flame Strike 2, and that's a barbecue right here. Will that save HawK? Level 5 of the Keeper of the Grove. Dryads falling apart. But everything is so fragile here. It keeps the army safe. Most of the army safe. Has to TP out. This is plummeting in supply. And lots of low mana bears. It's not that easy to heal them now. HawK, of course. Regen scroll. A little bit of mana. And off we go. Keeping the lumber workers a little safer than before. HawK wasn't able to crack this though. Wasn't able to crack this.
Player's forces are under attack.
And the Blood Mage still has the bigger mana and the Mana Stone and the Siphon. Archmage close to 5, level 2 Brilliant Sorrow, of course. But otherwise, he's very low on consumables. No heal potion, no invo potion, no TP. Obviously no T3s or no staffs. But this expansion seems a little more approachable. 4 mortar teams. Wonder if that fight position is that great. This little choke here. You got the Popo ready. Tree down. Flame Strike. Nice combo by HawK. I was just waiting for that. Lots of detonates. Can't take them out earlier. That requires the potion on the Blood Mage if he still wants to fight this. It's mostly bears by now. That means Water Elemental Rain again. A Flame Strike on the right hand side looks good. One bear staffed out, but can't really establish that concave. Heavy fire on that Shredder. But HawK has to pull back. He wants to pull back. He wants to kite to let the Flame Strike work. But here's the problem. Dise identifies it as well. What about the survivability of this Archmage? There's no adapt, there's no invisibility, there's no potion. He has to fall back, and Dise claims the supply lead. Echo is working in favor of HawK, of course, now, as this Entangled Goldmine was down for a bit. But there's more and more pickups. Great tug of war between them. Mana potion consumed. Sorry, I'm getting worse and worse with the zooming. And can he do this all the time now? Can the pendulum keep on swinging against the Entangled Goldmine and keep it untangled? Not yet. One more. HawK sometimes. That's weird. $4K here, 2K here. Oh, just refusing to go tier 3. And Dise. Double orb. 1/1 upgrades. Fairies now.
Under attack.
The wind transition is finally paying off. So, I don't see enough anti-air. I don't see enough anti-air at all. Especially once this Keeper gets 6 and there's no disable and there's tranquility. Like, what are you supposed to do? Flame Strike, nicely moving forward. Here's the level 3 Fork Lightning against the backline. He wants these mortars so bad, but it's just bears, 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 bears. He grills them again, but they're not well done yet. Oh, the fork! Yeah, HawK, he's running circles around this expansion, but he's moving himself into worse and worse situations as well. Here's Tranquility, and that's undefeatable, isn't it? He tries with Flame Strike, and he gets some results, but just brute force onto that Expo. The Fairies again in a great position. GG! HawK was inches away from defeating Happy in this series and then loses the next one to Dise, who played really well. I don't know about the games that we didn't have on the stream, but Dise played already great versus Happy on map 2. And here, after being down a map after Shallow Grave, where it was kinda his fault that he lost this, just knowing what to do in the late game. That late game is his win condition. He knew this. So in this round, Dise, Foggy, and Happy taking the crown. Please has already defeated Cooper 2-0 for the next round. As we have Foggy versus Dise in the mirror match. You have to imagine that HawK gets the 2-1 here. Dise gets the 2-2. And Please gets the first victory. Damn, this kind of close everywhere. Round 5 is Neutron Happy and Foggy Dise. We go for Foggy Dise. And then Foggy Happy and Foggy HawK back to back. Damn, I love this Emperor challenge. But I need a little bit of a break. Then we're back with the Knight of Mir, Foggy vs Dise.